Greetings, everyone. I'm joined by Celia Muñoz Espin, who is sales strategy for Europe, Middle East, US, and Asia for Iberia. And we're here today to talk about Iberia's NDC implementation with ARC. ARC and Iberia have really been working together now a long time, a couple of years, on their Direct Connect with NDC implementation. And while COVID caused us to do some pausing on both sides, we continued our respective behind-the-scenes NDC work, but it did take us a little bit to get here. And finally, on July the 8th, we did a soft launch and then a slightly larger scale launch a couple of weeks later on July the 27th. So before I have Celia really introduce herself, I just wanted to thank her and Iberia for all of the work that they did and their patience. So Celia, can you do a more formal introduction and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, thank you very much, Julie. First of all, it's really a pleasure for me to join today because it's a very important milestone, the one that we have got with ARC having now NDC and all the opportunities that this is going to bring for us in the US market. So thank you for that. And yes, I'm Celia Muñoz. I am the Sales Strategy Director in Iberia, and I'm also the responsible of Europe, Middle East, Asia, and the US market. I work with our colleagues, British Airways, in this market, and we commercialize together. Really important step, the one that we are going to talk today with you. Yeah.
Great. Well, let's go ahead and jump in because you've kind of answered one of those questions. But can you talk about what some of the goals were and why the U.S. market is important for Iberia when it comes to NDC?
In truth, it is very important. U.S. market is very important for us. I have to say that for Iberia, US is the second bigger market in terms of revenues. So really relevant for us. We are operating currently 6 routes in the US market, Miami, Nueva York, Boston, Los Angeles, Chicago, and also Puerto Rico, San Juan de Puerto Rico. And so we have a lot of interest in this market, and also we have a very strong proposition because we have a joint business with American Airlines and British Airways. So for us, US is a key market, and until now we have already NDC in most of the market, but it's true that in the US we really have a gap in terms of the implementation. And this is what we are, and we have been working a lot of time to be able to implement. So it's going to be really a change in our approach to the market, to have the opportunity now with ARC to offer this NDC to our customers. At the end of the day, NDC gives us a lot of flexibility to develop new product. The value proposition that we give to the customer is bigger with NDC. So because of that, we are happy, and we think that this is going to be an important step in the distribution in the US.
Well, as I said before, we're so excited for you. What kind of new content is available to agents that come on board with NDC with Iberia?
Currently, we have some content that is just available in NDC. We have the additional price point that give the possibility to access to a wider number of fares, and this is already available in our NDC and also in the US market. And in addition, we always give the opportunity when we launch big campaigns of offers. We always give the possibility to get access to that special prices, special fares to the customers via the direct and this means our web, but also via NDC. So at the end of the day, with the additional price point, but also with the access to the offer, customers that are connected via NDC are going to get more options with us.
Great. Now, I know when we did the launch with Iberia, we launched with a smaller number of agencies, and Iberia was looking to grow the number of agencies coming on board with NDC. Is the NDC content available for all U.S. travel agencies?
Yes, the content is available for all the US agencies, and they can connect with us via, they have different options. They can get access with an aggregator, or they can develop a direct connection with us, which is other option. Or we have also portals that they can connect via the portal and get access to NDC. So it's going to depend on the agency, the level of technology that they have, or the way that they consider very interesting for them. They can decide to connect via any of these options, but yes, it's open to all agencies.
Great. And Iberia was kind enough to send over a website link and some information about how to onboard with Iberia. So we'll put that up at the end of the video, and so that people can visit your website and ask questions or look to onboard with you. So we'll do that. Yeah.
That's
now,
great.
Are you planning at all to have that NDC content available through the GDS in any way anytime soon?
In truth, we announced this year that we got an agreement with Amadeus to offer our NDC via Amadeus. This is already, we got already the agreement, and what we are doing is that we are working in the implementation of NDC with Amadeus, that our expectation is to have it ready for the end of the year. So yes, definitely, we work also with the GDSs, and is a partner also to distribute our NDC content, yes.
Great, thank you very much. And you were talking earlier about the implementation of NDC kind of in a larger scale worldwide. Can you share what percentage of Iberia's travel agency transactions worldwide are issued through NDC?
Yes, and here we have got also a key percentage last month, that we got 20% of our indirect distribution via NDC, which is a very good achievement globally, worldwide. And well, our expectation now, because the level of NDC that we have in the US is much more lower, because of course ARC is going to be key for us. And because of that, now we expect to grow also quick in the US, and hopefully to get that number with a bit of time.
Well, that's great. Is there anything else that you would like to share with the U.S. travel agency community about NDC before I let you go?
I think that NDC is a tool to distribute that allow a lot of flexibility, and also make the speed to market quicker in terms of implementing new product and services. So I think it's a real advantage to be in NDC, and I invite all of them, and we are really open to start to work in the implementation.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us, Celia. I really appreciate it. And again, I want to thank Iberia and the entire Iberia team for their patience and dedication working through COVID and a lot of complex issues. So we just want to extend our thanks.
Ellie, thank you. Thanks to you, and also to all the ARC team for the hard work, because I know that it has not been easy. And the good point is that we are already here, and just to take all the opportunities together.
Great. Thank you very much.